At United We Stand, the Women's Championship going to be on the line. Of course, Kimber Lee, the incumbent champion. That vicious right hand that she possesses. Allegedly.
Yeah, speaking of possesses, then you have Su Yung on the other side of the ring, a woman who is possessed, who will do everything she can to get that AAW women's title from Kimber Lee.
These two women, no stranger to one another, have shared the ring with one another multiple times in the past, and they say, let's forget about trying to get to know one another. Let's just make it happen. Su Yung pulled her down. Kimber Lee back up top. No, Su Yung firing like a crazy
Nothing
ass.
pretty about any of those shots. Su Yung going right for it.
Hey, it doesn't have to be pretty. It has to be effective. Speaking of effective, somersault plancha off the ring apron.
It's not every day you see a bloody wedding dress in the corner of a ring.
Su Yung looking to be the third AAW Women's Champion. The first, of course, Jessica Havoc.
That would be quite a trio of champions, to say the least.
Su Yung earning this opportunity after defeating Hudson Envy last month.
Kimber Lee right now, the champion, all the confidence in the world. What do you think of this new attitude of Kimber Lee?
You know, hey, when you're the champion, you can do what you want. Kimber Lee has always said, God, back first into the ring, not even the ring apron, but the edge of the ring post that connects the post to the post. There's a solid beam that goes from ring post to ring post. That right there is the most unforgiving part of a ring. Everyone always says the ring apron's the most unforgiving. No, that is solid steel. There's no protection there. You're getting solid steel, and you're getting the end of those wooden planks.
Kimber Lee, now that she is the AAW Women's Champion, it seems like her return and all of her actions was a plan all along to get that title off of Jessica Havoc's waist.
Absolutely, and it's something Kimber Lee's always said. She says, I'm a princess, and a somersault plancha of her own.
Catching her foot on that guardrail.
She, she calls herself the princess. She calls herself, she always says she's a wrestler and she's a lady. And now she's the AAW Women's Champion. How could she continue to grow on that reputation, Marty?
You can't argue with the results of her plan. She came in, teamed with Jessica Havoc, turned on Jessica Havoc, and she is now the champion.
And now Su Yung in an unfamiliar spot as Kimber Lee really putting the attack on her right now. Kimber Lee.
Jimmy Dean hightailing it out of there, as anyone would.
Kimber Lee was in this company at a time when there was no women's division. There was no women's championship for her to fight for.
There was not. She's had some amazing matchups here in this very building. Her and Heidi Lovelace tore it down here.
Absolutely.
And right now, she's back. She is the women's champion here at AAW. And she's got a chip on her shoulder, and I like it. I like the confidence. And if she knows that any woman coming to this promotion is coming for her and coming for that title.
Now Kimber Lee with that front chancery, grabbing Su Yung in a curious way. Suplex on the stage. Good
We
God.
heard that one up here in the balcony. Effective maneuver on that stage, giving everything just a little extra oomph.
Well, but you always have to wonder, a maneuver like that, yes, it's going to take everything out of your opponent, but how much is that going to take out of you? Is that a Hail Mary on 4th and 10? To put it in football terms. Su Yung, leg trap DDT. As she goes for the cover. Sam Meadowood only says 2.
Su Yung with the presence of mind, knowing Kimber Lee had to get back in that ring, and she was waiting for her.
Su Yung is, she's what I like to call as unorthodox as they come.
You don't say.
Yeah, no shit, right? She can throw this attack out of anywhere. She can find an offensive maneuver out of anywhere. And now, just the simplest thing, grinding that shoulder into the rib cage of Kimber Lee. is going to pay all the dividends for the undead bride.
Su Yung working on the arm.
Wrist clutch shoulder breaker. Goes to whip her off. Kimber Lee with the reversal. Su Yung stops dead in her tracks. Gets that boot up into the breadbasket.
We've seen this before.
The ropes. Oh, Kimber Lee had that one scouted. Into a German suplex.
Beautiful throw by Kimber Lee.
And now
perhaps go for it again.
Kimber Lee goes for it again. And if I'm Kimber Lee, I'm looking the bridge on one of those. I'm looking to get out of here as quickly as I can. When you got somebody as unhinged as Su Yung on the other side of the ring. Hey, there you go. Trying to get the victory, but Su Yung out at 2. When you got somebody as unhinged as Su Yung, you don't want to spend more time in the ring with her than you need to.
Not at all.
You need to get that victory as quickly as possible.
Get in and get out with your title in hand.
Speaking of getting out, Kimber Lee heading to the outside.
Kimber Lee using that power advantage. She's got the size and the power advantage over Su Yung.
Disappearing
and going
under the
for
ring.
a chair right there.
Oh. Grabs that equalizer.
Not sure if you want to introduce a chair in the match with Su Yung.
You don't want to give Su Yung anything she can use to her advantage. And just like that, as Kimber Lee threw that chair into the ring, Su Yung was able to get a hand on it.
Palm thrust.
And then a palm thrust drops Kimber Lee dead in her tracks.
Oh,
make that 2 in a row. That one hurt. Oh, God.
Kimber Lee is dazed in the corner. Su Yung. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Just putting them gloves on. Don't quite know. Well, I'll be honest, I don't quite know what's going through Su Young's head any time that I see her.
I don't think anybody in the medical world could tell you what's going through her mind at any time right now.
I think we need that doctor that confirmed MJF and Colt Cabana to be,
Sure.
You know, father and son to come out here.
Very legitimate doctor. Kimber Lee actually pulling Su Yung up to her, delivering those headbutts. Su Yung laughing.
And now,
there she goes. She's got
that mandible claw on the top rope, bending her over the ring post. Oh my God, Marty!
This is very dangerous.
If Kimber Lee goes unconscious, we might be looking at a new AAW Women's Champ.
Both women almost went flying over the top rope there.
Oh, Kimber Lee battling out with everything that she has. Su Yung scaling the ropes into a Rana, takes her over.
That's that yin and yang of Su Young's offense.
Hooks the leg with the cover.
Sometimes it's kicks and punches, other times beautiful maneuvers like that. If you're Kimber Lee, you don't know what she's going to hit you with. The crowd here at Bourbon Street firmly behind Su Yung.
Su Yung has this rare ability to find an offensive position out of anything you've given her. Speaking of, looking for a pile driver on the ring apron.
Kimber Lee fighting for her life there. You know, I remember when Kimber Lee came back from a brief hiatus here in AAW. This crowd welcomed her back. They gave her a cheer like I hadn't heard in a long time here in AAW. And she turned her back on the fans, turned her back on her partners, all to get that title. I hope it was worth it for her.
Oh, absolutely.
Kimber Lee right now, MIA. Not exactly sure where they are. Su Yung going under the ring looking for Kimber Lee.
Well, the crowd's, you know.
Now I see Kimber Lee.
I was going to say the crowd's chanting for Su Yung to become the champion. And it seems like the ones that are trying to.
Wait a second here.
The ones that are trying to support Kimber Lee are also saying, hey, we want Su Yung to be the champion.
Kimber Lee with the brass knuckles in hand, going for that right.
Looking for that beautiful right hand.
Su Yung caught her. And Su Young's got the brass knucks.
Now deadlifts her onto the shoulders. Finds her way out the back door. Does Kimber Lee? Oh, roundhouse to the jaw. Kimber hits the ropes. Su Yung catches her and now spins her into a cradle shock. Are we looking at a new AAW Women's Champion? What the hell? Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
What is she doing?
Well, I can tell you exactly what she's doing.
I mean, But why is she doing this? Why is she out here?
It's all about Scarlett, Marty.
I guess so, but
look at her. Just look at her. Looking like $1 million. Looking like my favorite snack. Scarlett distracting Su Yung. The chair across the back. Into a German suplex with the bridge. 2 and 3. We have a still the women's champ. What the hell is Scarlett doing?
If you're Scarlett, why do you want to mess with Su Yung?
9 minutes, 53 seconds. Your winner and still AAW Women's Champion, Kimber Lee.
You know, I don't have the answer to that question.
Wait a second.
I might have spoke too soon. Scarlett taking the assault on Su Yung. Double underhooks the legs. Oh, into that reverse tombstone.